Ashdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2018 BDO World Trophy, and we continue with our women's quarterfinals. We welcome to the stage a Winmore World Masters semi-finalist, England International, Obi Maria O'Brien. Maria's opponent, a fellow England international and the current holder of 6 world ranking titles, the Winmore World Masters and Lakeside World Championship finalist, Fallon Sherrock.
Yes, so here we are, it's Fallon Sherrock, the 23-year-old from Buckinghamshire, against from the lovely county of Devon. Not that there's anything wrong with Buckinghamshire, mind you. We have Maria O'Brien from Plymouth, and Fallon Sherrock is the one who's seeded, number 7, had a 4-2 win in the first round over Rhian Griffith from Wales, and Maria O'Brien caused one of the first round shocks here, 4-3 over Eileen de Graaf, the number 2 seed. So obviously ground that one out actually. Against all the odds she came through, and that will certainly hold her in good stead against a player who is,
thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, it's Fallon to throw first. Game on.
At 23 years of age, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long time to come, Steve.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. She's in really good form
41.
This year especially. Take that visit aside, much better than that. She's just recently come back from Belgium over the weekend, did the double in Belgium with the Belfry in the Bruges
60.
Open. She's also won the Isle of Man and the Slovak Opens in 2018. So she's been in fantastic form. She has been a little bit
59.
under the weather of late. She didn't feel particularly well in her first match against Rhian Griffiths, I know she was telling me. Just pleased to get a win and get off the stage as quickly as possible, I think.
60.
That she did that in convincing fashion against a player who's as good as Rhian is a testament really to the sort of ability that Fallon's got. She's got a wily operator,
59.
Maria, England teammate, opposing her here. Keep an eye out if Maria gets down to double 20. Very reliant.
And she was a World Masters semi-finalist 2 years ago.
40.
Great run in that competition, and 12 months ago she won the Romanian Classic and the Hampshire Open. They're not the biggest events.
96.
This is a massive event compared with them, but they still take some winning. And every string to your bow that you can attach makes that bowl that much stronger.
$59. Maria, you require 141. $97.
Not a good last start to put her in pole position here in this opening leg. 44 after just 15 darts, and Fallon just
38.
struggling
Maria,
to
you
find the
require
range. When she
44.
does, my, and she do have to watch out.
12. Fallon, you require 149.
A reprieve then for Fallon Sherrock. She won't finish on 149. Maria will be back on double 16.
61. Maria, you require 32.
So the left-hander requiring that double 16. She's already hit that part.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
been
that
shot
part,
with
so the first leg.
Maria O'Brien. Second leg is
To
Maria,
Maria O'Brien, OB.
Game on.
And now throwing first. So hoping to hold throw and get halfway to a target of 4 legs.
In the
60.
women's competition, shorter in duration and indeed in number of players compared to the men's here at the World Trophy. Only first to 4. We're already at the quarter-final stage.
Excellent. And that's what I mean by finding a range. And immediately kicking off with 1-3-4.
60.
Would bode not well for her opponent, because now finding the range on the red bit as well.
100.
Excellent. 1-3-4 followed by a ton. Taking her that first leg to get used to things on the stage. Now
45.
too many poor scores from Fallon.
$59.
Oh, excellent, excellent stuff from Maria.
Fallon, though, with a good score here, will continue
81.
her big lead. Does have the darts, in a sense. Maria could set herself up nicely. Fallon only on 127. Treble here would be nice.
60.
Only 60.
Fallon, you require 127.
Treble 19 would have left the bull. Even so, if she gets the treble 20 here, that'd be very nice.
47.
87
Maria,
would have left top.
136.
So 136. Well, she wanted the treble 20 there to leave double 18, and she's left work for herself. So Sherrock 80, and with her lovely high straight action, I would expect this to be very close, if not in.
60.
Well,
Maria,
will she
you
be
require
back? O'Brien
95.
ought to go the bull route here too. Well, she did intend to. That's good. That leaves double 8.
You require 20.
Goes.
If she goes, that's a good marker. Does have to move, but got a big target. Goes inside, so double 5.
15.
Now then.
Maria, you require 60.
Good opportunity for Maria O'Brien. Oh. Doesn't get it.
No, and that's what she did against Diti, you know. She hung on in there and capitalised on 1 or 2 missed darts at the double by Dita Hedman and kept herself in it, and amazingly went on to win it by 4 legs to 3, and now she could open up a 2-leg advantage against Fallon Sherrock, and does so with the double 4. That's a cause for concern for Sherrock, because that was an excellent leg for the young girl until the young lady, I should say, until it came down to the finishing. And I expected her to polish that leg off, no problem at all, because she scored beautifully.
Yeah, she really did. Really did. That was a 25 dart leg, and it looked like it was
43.
Far quicker than that. Fallon just has to put that to the back of her mind for now. Maria has already caused 1 upset.
80.
Would be another, maybe not to quite to the same scale as knocking out Eileen de Graaf, but it would still be a bit of an upset. Fallon playing so well
41.
this year. She'd move on, of course, to play Bournemouth
60.
in the semi-finals.
Yes. Orozu.
After she's been to Primark for a couple of extra clothes.
Yes. Didn't expect to be staying this long.
140.
Anyway, she'll be on the stage tomorrow against the winner of this game. And could be two unseeded players if O'Brien wins this.
140.
Maria's finding the treble now with a bit of regularity. 140 in her last visit.
140
again. Terrific darts from Maria O'Brien.
Yes, we've got 3 140s on the trot. Maria O'Brien 2 and sandwiched by one from
82.
the meat in the sandwich was the one from Fallon. Not on that occasion. 137 becomes 116. Well, I don't know why she went for the 18s. Got good reason
59.
in her own mind, but anyway, 92. She should go the bull route here, Steve.
10 for double 16.
76.
Just inside. Now Maria has made a
78.
tournament so far of punishing such mistakes. 20 for tops. Took this out multiple times in the first
58.
round, but doesn't
Fallon, you require 60.
in this one. Fallon here has to make this one count.
Very important miss that from O'Brien. 3-0 would be very difficult to see Fallon Sherrock coming back from that. But if she can... Oh,
No
unlucky.
score.
Well, I don't know whether the flight came out or what, but it
Maria, you
certainly
require
was, no, it
20.
didn't. It certainly hit the board sideways
Yeah,
on, and
that's
that
been
is
shown
a
in the
third leg on the trot
Maria O'Brien.
for Maria
Forward leg is
O'Brien,
Maria
and it's
first. Game on.
not Ave Maria, but Have It Maria, I think. And brilliant. 3-0. She'll be surprised. She never would have expected to be
60.
in such a good lead at this stage.
No, quite.
Now, some people, when they're in adversity, it brings the best out of them, and it certainly brought the best out of Fallon Sherrock there. Yes, she's got more to do, but would you believe it? Almost another one to follow it from Maria O'Brien.
Perfect response that from Fallon Sherrock. Has to get a treble here though to
41.
And you see only 41. Just doesn't quite consolidate the advantage. She's thrown against the darts, and Maria is in at the treble again.
40.
I tell you what, she might well be the non-seed and the underdog coming into this, but you wouldn't have known. She's thrown so consistently.
She's thrown better here than she did in the first
85.
round.
Yes.
Definitely scored better. And she's finished 3 times. That goes without saying. It's rather obvious. But she's in with a great shout here of a
60.
4-0 victory. No question about it. 89 behind is Fallon. That's a good dart though. So's that. 76 scored.
97.
She'll take 97
Maria, you require
to leave her on
106.
98. But 86 wanted, treble 18. Would have left double 16. 82 left. Is she going the bull or treble 14?
38.
Well, there's your answer.
Fallon, you require 98.
98 then, Fallon Sherrock. Treble 18. She won't finish now, so 68.
58. Maria,
3
you require
darts
68.
in hand from Maria O'Brien for a 4-zip win. 16 for the double.
52.
Oh, it's just inside, and
require
Fallon
40.
Sherrock awaits double top to stay alive.
Millimetres away from
Yeah,
victory,
that's been shown in the
but
fourth
it's
line.
going
Fallon
to be hard work
Fifth flag, it's
yet
Fallon the
again
12
for
first.
O'Brien.
Game on.
1 dart at the double for the match, but what cool precision from Fallon Sherrock. Brilliant, brilliant 180 there.
180.
Suddenly she comes to life. Her second 180 of the match. She got one in that previous leg, of course.
81.
Started the previous leg with a 180.
Yeah,
Twice in a row.
finished meticulously there on tops. She's unfazed.
44.
She just gets on with it, tight-lipped, and quietly enjoys it. No histrionics. That was
100.
both of them, of course, but this young lady in particular. Six. Got to steady herself, reassemble herself.
66.
And that's what happens. That's quality. That's quality. To turn 6 into 66.
Oh, brilliant from Maria O'Brien. She's in again.
140.
It's another 140. She's banged in a fair few of those.
Hasn't she just? And at this leg, she's at 81 ton 140. Going for victory. And isn't she just hanging on in there? My. This is an excellent leg of darts. One trying to win it, the other
60.
trying desperately to save it.
90.
And 90 will put it one leg closer to saving it. Now bullseye. Brilliant!
Yeah, that's
That's
been
right
shot
in
at
the
the
middle
fifth
of the
line.
ball.
Finish it.
That's what this young
Six
lady
lines,
is
Maria
capable of.
first.
Oh, that is superb stuff from Fallon Sherrock. 90 on the bull and a brilliant leg. Well, I did say when she went 3-0 down, she kicked off with a 180 in the fourth leg.
85.
Some people respond to such adversity with their very best, and all I can say is that has been rubber stamped by
43.
that wonderful leg. 180 to start it and the bullseye to finish it. And it couldn't have been more central on the bull.
I was just about
60.
to say, the perfect dart. I mean, you'll take anything that ends up in the red bit ultimately if you're after the bull, but Fallon could not have thrown a better
It wasn't just the
dart.
bull's eye, it was the bull's iris.
59.
Yeah. Hey, you're not wrong. Superb dart, that. Threaded the eye of a needle.
45.
Just 45 from Maria. She wanted 180 after 9 darts in the last leg. Oh, and Fallon's in again.
140.
Just 140.
I remember me saying early in the contest, yes, if she can find a range, and she did in the second leg, but couldn't find the double.
41.
Third leg went to O'Brien. So had to win all 4 legs, Sherrock. She's halfway to doing that. And now looking to... That's a
91.
great last start. Wonderful, because it leaves her on a finish and it puts her 110 ahead against the darts.
Yeah, I
55.
Just get the sense that-
160.
Maria might be getting a little twitchy as the match draws towards its conclusion. Fallon is
54.
coming up the mountain, slowly ascending.
Well, the thing is, Maria has actually had a dart to win the match. One dart in the fourth leg at double 16, not a million miles away.
100.
And,
Fallon, you require 106.
Lost that leg, lost the one afterwards. And might well lose this 106, double 16,
74.
unlucky, great effort.
Maria,
So
you
for the
require
match, can she get 115, Steve?
About to find out. Oh, good first dart. 15 would leave the bull again. Oh, 25 tops. Didn't quite work out.
Well, had she gone for
83.
treble 15,
Fallon,
double
you
10,
require
she'd given
32.
herself 2 chances. That's the way I think most people
Yeah,
might
that's
have
been
gone.
shorter than a
It's
six
now
line.
3-3, and suddenly, from 3-0 down and
17
facing
final leg,
defeat
it's Fallon
and
the
having
21st
escaped a
game.
dart for the match from O'Brien, Fallon Sherrock is now actually throwing for the match herself. And
95.
I know I wax lyrical about her, but there's a reason why. We've just seen it in the last 3 legs, Steve.
Oh, incredible. Absolutely incredible.
100.
Did not think this was possible. The way that Maria was throwing and the way that Fallon was throwing at 3-0. I thought at some point Maria would get the chance and take it over these next
60.
3 legs. In actuality, she's only had one real opportunity, one missed match dart, and a bit of a fluff in the last leg of the finish, but realistically,
45.
Fallon has just been superb in the last 3 legs. And this is close, very close.
A case of needs must.
60.
And she has shone so brightly since she went 3-0 down. Escape
140.
that dart at double 16 that wouldn't quite go in for Maria. And well, it's been have it, Maria, from Fallon Sherrock this time.
121.
140 from Maria is followed by 121 from Fallon. To and fro.
44.
Yeah, in a way, I'm surprised she went down. I think she probably went for the bull, but why she didn't stay up there, I don't know. But anyway, it's history, it's academic. Making inroads in 165. That's
58.
should be 107 left. And O'Brien needs a decent score here.
Badly in need of a treble.
44.
Doesn't quite get
Fallon
it.
Uruguay, 107.
107 for Fallon Sherrock. Doesn't get the treble 16 she was after.
47. Maria
128,
Uruguay,
John.
128.
She'll go 18s first because she can still go out in 2 darts now. She can go treble 20 bull. But it ain't going to be for her right now. She's got to leave it handy in case Sherrock misses this attempt at 60. That's a great
92.
last dart just in
Uruguay,
case. 60 for the match.
Single for double. Composes herself. This would be some comeback. From 3-0
Shot.
down,
And the match.
Fallon Sherrock advances through 4 legs to 3.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff from the 23-year-old. She absolutely shone from the moment she went 3-0 down. Her first 3 darts after that was a 180. She had a 90 finish.
Yeah, thank you very much, John. Fallon, a big congratulations. What a comeback at 3-0 down. Did you think that was possible?
Well, I never give up like when I play darts, so I thought at 3-0 down I was like, just get a leg, do not go down 4-0, and then I got a leg, and then I got another leg, and then before I knew it was 3-all, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that was the Fallon Sherrock we know. You've been in such brilliant form in 2018. Was that something you could almost look back on at 3-0 down? You knew you had that in the locker, you just had to find it.
Yeah, I mean, I always know that I can pull it like out the bag. It's just doing it. So I knew I had it, so I just tried to just carry on, and it did show.
Yeah, absolutely. And the final couple of legs, there was a brilliant bullseye on the 90 as well. Some great shots. You couldn't have hit that ball any more perfect, by the way. That was such a stunning dart.
Thank you.
And in terms of the semi-final, are you excited to play Roz? I know she mentioned to us earlier she wasn't expecting to be here at all. You, I think, would have had grander ideas, but I imagine you must be so excited to play.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play Roz. I mean, me and Roz always have great games, so hopefully we can perform one of them on stage.
Well, if it's as close as that, I'm sure it will be. Congratulations.
Thank you.